Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone had is still having a good Christmas, because it's still the Christmas season, and I hope everyone has a happy New Year. This is gonna be my final video for now, as I am going to be doing Exodus 90 starting Monday. I admittedly am probably not gonna do everything that's on the list, but God willing, I'll do a good amount of it. But one of the things is that at the very least, I'm not going to have YouTube on my phone anymore for 90 days. I'm just going to shut it off. I have a friend of mine who is an accountability partner and is going to have access to YouTube shut off for me for that full time. So even if I go on an internet browser, I'm not going to be able to have access to it, which is good. It's definitely something that I need, because YouTube is definitely something that is distracting. I can spend a lot of time on it. I can look up a lot of BS on it too, especially a lot of times in the past, like earlier on in December, I was like watching a lot of stuff related to the Charlie Kirk assassination, and just diving into rabbit holes that I didn't need to go down. And it was just out of curiosity and all that stuff. But honestly, like, Exodus 90 is good because it helps you to get away from curiosity, helps you get away from just wasting a lot of time. But like I said, I'm not going to do everything that's on the list, but I'm going to hopefully commit to some things. So one thing I want to say, though, is that when it comes to Exodus 90, a good way of looking at it for me is to take it one day at a time. Interestingly, in 12-step groups, there's something called a 90 in 90 meetings in 90 days. So there is, I think, this common theme. I think it's actually possibly scientifically proven that if you do something daily, a good habit for 90 days, you get in a groove to be able to have it be a common thing. You get to break whatever bad habits you were doing if you do something one day at a time for 90 days. And Exodus 90 is doing the same thing in a sense that 12-step groups are doing. That you're making a commitment for 90 days. Now, what is it going to look like for me come Holy Saturday when the 90 days are up? I don't know. I don't know what it's going to look like for me. I don't know if I'm going to go back to, hopefully I'm not going to go back to the way things were before I did Exodus 90, but nonetheless, I am hopefully going to change a lot of bad habits that I have now, and God willing, my life will change for the better. And I'm going to be doing it with some friends of mine from a young adult group at my church, and hopefully, like, it'll be something will change me. Also, hopefully I'll lose some weight too, because of not eating between meals. Gonna try to fast on Wednesdays. Abstaining from meal on Fridays is probably going to be a bit different, because I'm not the one who cooks in my family. So we'll see about that. I mean, of course, when Lent comes around, we will all be not eating meat on Fridays, of course. But we'll see what happens before Lent begins. So I was really resistant to this. I mean, really resistant to basically just doing Exodus 90, even to the point where I didn't even care about whether it was God's will or not for me. And it's not to say that like this is definitely God's will, or that it's like that I'm 100% sure that it is God's will, and it's not to say that like it's a sin if I just didn't decide to do it. But like from that attitude, like Father Mike Schmidt says, that if we say like to God, I know what you want, but I don't care. That's the definition of sin. Definition of sin is also like to love and to have happiness without God. And that also reminds me, I'm also doing the Bible in a year, which I did before a few years ago when it first came out. But I was listening to it on the way to like work and things like that. It was hard for me to pay attention. So I'm looking forward to continuing to do Bible in a year. And I love that Father Mike Schmitz added extra commentary to Ascension, the Ascension Press app, that is. So we'll see what happens. But for now, you will not see me on YouTube until, God willing, the Easter Vigil or Easter Sunday at some point. I don't really think I have anything. Honestly, it's kind of been like difficult to make videos and stuff like that lately, just because I don't really have much ideas, and like I try to stay away from making videos just for the sake of making them. I mean, honestly, like, who really cares what I have to say? But like, all kidding aside, it's like I think that this is definitely what I need, and I resisted it a lot, but I'm gonna do this. Maybe I'll do the majority of what's required, but I'm at least gonna stick to some of it, hold myself to some of it, and hopefully others will hold me accountable too. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this, actually. Just take a break from technology, take a break from YouTube. It's gonna suck, like, you know, usually when I go and have dinner and I'm eating dinner on my own, I go onto YouTube. But I'm probably not going to cut out TV altogether, because a lot of the time that I spend with my parents is when we watch a show together. If it's my dad and I, we watch a show on Netflix and things like that. And that's something that we do to like really bond together. So I'm not going to give that up completely. Exercise, I'm not a big fan of going to the gym. We'll see about that. But at the very least, I'm going to commit to going for walks each day, or at least the majority of like a week. I'll do something like that. I have no problem with like praying, honestly. I have no problem with going to adoration. That's something I'll probably do. I probably won't go to like an adoration chapel every single day. But definitely like praying the rosary, praying the divine office. Was kind of disappointed that unfortunately the newer version, the newer translation of the divine office is kind of put on hold for another year. Originally people were thinking that was going to be released in starting this Ash Wednesday, but it's actually going to be next Ash Wednesday. But that's fine. I pray the old divine office more so anyway. Just the older version of divine office, the one before Vatican II, is longer. So if I pray like something like matins, I usually just break it up to like throughout the day, because it's longer and more complicated than the office of readings, which is the equivalent to matins today. But yeah, that's all that I got. Gonna still go to 12-step meetings, of course. Still gonna, you know, bond with people. Still gonna have fellowship. I mean, in terms of fellowship, but going to restaurants, I might have to, like with other members of my 12-step group, I might have to go and break that up. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that's gonna work out, because I really need to lose weight, to be honest. I mean, look at me. But anyway, that's all that I got. I'm gonna stop rambling now, and God bless you guys. If you are hesitant about doing Exodus 90, I suggest do it. Take it one day at a time. You probably don't have to do every single thing on it, but if you're doing, make a commitment to at least do some things. That's really all that matters. You make a commitment. You do it one day at a time. Don't focus on it being 90 days. Just focus on the present day, what's in front of you. All right, that's all that I got, and God bless.